channel. I'm back again with another simple but powerful strategy, and this strategy is specially made for jump 100 index, and it works perfectly on the 5-minute time frame. Okay, and this strategy is a combination of price action and, as you can see right here, price action and indicator, right? So it's a very powerful strategy if you combine these two stuff together. Okay, now before I show you how this strategy works, this interesting strategy, if you are new to my channel, here I post powerful strategy that will help you grow your small account. Okay, you can grow even a $5 account, okay, with this strategy if you continue doing what I'm about to show you over and over again. Okay, if you are consistent with what I'm about to show you and do everything I tell you, you are going to be consistently making profit with this strategy. Alright, so I would like for you to go hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that whenever I post powerful strategy like this, you get notified immediately. Okay, so now that that is out of the way, for this strategy, let me show you how it works. Okay, now you are going to zoom in once, right? You zoom in once. Okay, now I'm going to be showing you what the conditions you need for entry and exit. Okay, now the first thing you need to know here, okay, we are going to start with the price action aspect. Okay, so if you are somebody that is new, right, you don't know much about price action, okay, you don't have problem, right? Because I have a video course, okay, that is going to teach you all you need to know regarding price action. Okay, so if you are interested, you just hit me up, right? I'll drop my WhatsApp contacts in the description below, so if you need the video course, you just hit me up. I'll be giving it out for a little token of money. Okay, it's not going to be cost. Okay, so just make sure you hit me up to know price action. If you want to know price action, you just hit me up. The video course is going to be teaching you everything you need to know about price action. Okay, there's no how you go through that video and you'll not be profitable in your forex journey. Okay, so you make sure you hit me if you are interested, right? So that is that about that. Now, first of all, you see price going up. Okay, if you see price going up, you draw your trend line. Okay, now let's say this is the current price state, okay, and price is going up like this, so we draw a trend line. Now you draw your trend line on the indicator window, you are going to see that this thing is above, right? The yellow and black line here is going to be above this area, right? Now what you need to what we are trying to catch now is the reversal, right? Is this reversal? The reversal that we are trying to get. Okay, this is a reversal strategy. In order to catch this reversal, these are the things we need to do, right? You draw your trend line when price is going up, right? Now you can see that as price was going up, it now begins to reverse here, right? And you can see the way the price line, the trend line here is trying to hold as a support, right? But eventually price broke below it, right? It made a little retest here and then continue to the downside, right? Now also, and this is very interesting, right? You can see on the indicator window, right? Now you see how powerful this strategy is. You can see that when price was breaking through the trend line on the indicator window, it's also showing us that price, like the trend is now changing, right? On the indicator window, it's showing us that trend is changing from the uptrend to a downtrend. Okay, now you can see that the indicator showed us. Now there is something you need to know about this jump 100 index. Okay, it's like the manipulation is kind of very too much, like it's very too much. I used to hate this pair before until I discovered this strategy. Okay, since I discovered this strategy, that was when I began to love the pair. But like, you can never see price go well according to the way you predicted it with this particular index. It's always manipulating, going up and down. Sometimes go and hit your stop loss and then continue going your way. But since I discovered this strategy, it has been very, very good for me, making me profit over time. Okay, now you see that price crossed below it. So guys, there was a call that came in just now, so I went to pick the call. So I'm back now. So now let's say that price has broken through a trend line here. Price broke through the trend line, right? Now this strategy you are not going to hold for long. Okay, normally when you are using the price action like this, like maybe on this case now, the price broke through this trend line, you'll be saying your TP should be somewhere here, okay, or at the beginning of that trend line, something like that. But this strategy, this is a scalping strategy, right? You are supposed to go in, and then your exit point is going to be pointed out by this indicator right here, right? And you see that here the indicator showed you that price has changed trend, right? This is a trend changing indicator. Okay, now price has changed the trend here, which it showed you around this area. The next thing you wait for, you take your entry from this place, right? You take your entry from this place. Now the indicator here is going to be used as your exit point, right? You wait for it to get to the oversold level here, which is the 15 level, and then you exit. So technically this is going to be the area you are exiting. Okay, so from this place where you take your entry, right, from this place till this place, okay, till this place, till where the indicator showed you that price has gotten to the 15 level, you exit. Okay, so this is like 72 pips. Okay, so that should be enough for you. Okay, you get out, because if you say you are holding, like price will still go back and take out your stop loss, right? So you just go in and go out. Now that is your entry condition. Now your exit right, is where you are supposed to place your stop loss. Sorry, that's what I want to say. Is going to be the most recent high the market made. Okay, like if you are selling, and if you are buying, it's going to be the most recent low, okay, the market made, right? Like in this case, this is the high the most recent the market made, and this is where your exit is. So you do it that way. But according to what I've observed in this jump 100 index, the stop loss, that sometimes they won't allow you to set a tight stop loss. So what you should do is to use your trend line to mark that point you want the trade to reach. So whenever the price gets that place, you can close manually or something like that. Okay, and then same thing goes with your TP area too, right? So that is what I do. That is that for the stop loss. Now the exit for the TP, you already know you are going to be using the indicator. Okay, so that is it for the entry, the exit, and the stop loss. Okay, now let me show you another quick example. Let's say you wait for it. Okay, this strategy you are going to be using it to follow price. Okay, it's a very powerful and interesting strategy, right? And let me show you another example. I'm trying to make this video very short, right? But at the same time, I want you to understand it perfectly well. Now you are going to be following it. Now as price is going down, you draw another trend line here, and then you wait for it to be broken out. Okay, I'm going to be showing you the profit and the losing trades. Right now you see it broke through the trend line, but it hasn't broken through the indicator, right? So you are not to take any trade. Now here it's cross here. Let's say you take your entry. Okay, and also you can be adjusting the trend line, right? So whenever you see that it broke through and it's not showing you, you can adjust it to this place, okay, so that you get the early entry, right? So now it broke through, and you can see it showed you on the indicator window also that price has broken through, right? So now you take your entry from this place, and then your stop loss is going to be below. Sorry, let me use this. You take your entry from the close. Let me point something very important out now. That candle that broke above the trend line, okay, you don't enter until that candle close first. Okay, that's a mistake that most of you make. You wait for the candle to close first, okay, and then that particular candle that closed, you look down below it, the most recent low or high that candle made, that's where you should place your stop loss. In this case, this is the place you are supposed to place your stop loss, right? Now, your exit, your TP level is going to be where the indicator tells you to stop, right? Now, let's shift it and see, sorry. Let's shift it and see. Now, let me use trend line for this thing. This is where your entry is, and then this is your stop loss below that candle here, right? Now you see that price downs a bit right here. It downs around trying to scare you out, okay, but it hasn't gotten to the indicator hasn't gotten to the overbought level here, which is the 85 level. So you are waiting, you are going to be holding right now until price eventually skyrockets and touch the 85 level, which is, let me use the cross here too, which is this area, right? You can see where it touched the 85 level, right? So you enter from this area, and then your TP is going to be around this area. So you can see in the first example we took, you see that the profit wasn't much, but in this one now you see the profit was much. So that is how it's going to be as time goes on, okay? So what you should do is to always stick to the conditions, okay? Always stick to your conditions before taking any entry, okay? Sometimes it's going to give you loss, or whenever it gives you profit, the profit is going to be massive. It's going to be more than what you are losing. So, and this strategy, like, it wins almost every time. So it's a very powerful and profitable strategy, okay? Let me show you guys one more example and we are done, right? Now you have gotten this, okay? Now in order to, you have gotten the sell and you have gotten the buy, okay? Let me check again for another opportunity. Here I didn't see any opportunity, right? Let's say we draw a trend line here to catch the sell, but it didn't broke, okay? So there is no opportunity here. Now price has gotten to the overbought level, which is right here, the overbought level, which is this side. Now whenever you see something like this, what you should be aiming for is to catch the selling side, okay? So in this case we are trying to catch the sell, but there was no sell opportunity, right? There was no sell opportunity for us because it didn't come down, okay? There is no clear opportunity here. Or let's say this is a losing trade, okay? This is a losing trade because it broke below the trend line. Let's say you enter from this place, stop loss here, right? Let me mark it with trend line so that we can follow it well. Okay, you enter from this candle here, and then your stop loss was above the most recent high the market made, which is right here, right? Now you are waiting for this indicator now to get to this point before you take your profit or you take your losses, right? Because it's going two ways. Sorry, this happens sometime. So we are waiting for the indicator to show us when to exit. So as you can see here, it didn't really get down there, okay? Don't mind what is happening here. Maybe in the current state it will not show because you can see here it went up and here again it come down, right? But like let's say you are where price is currently now, it will not show you all those things. So I think this is a losing trade, right? This is a losing trade. This is a losing trade. Now you are seeing that price is touching down here now, okay? Price is touching down here, right? Now the next thing is to draw your trend line above in order to catch the buy, right? In order to catch the buy. Now you draw your trend line here, right? And you see price broke above it, and here on the main chart it's showing you also that price has broken through the trend line, okay? Now what do you wait for? You wait for this indicator here to get to the 85 zone before you exit, okay? Now what happened here? Let's see for ourselves. It came down, but it hasn't touching your stop loss, which is supposed to be below here, right? It came down, it went, it danced around a bit, danced around. Now you are waiting for it to touch this place. Since here it doesn't touching it, okay? It hasn't touching it yet, right? Forget about this thing that you are seeing here now, okay? Let's say you are in a live trade now. This is not how it's going to play out, okay? Okay, I'm trying to show you something that has happened before, but I know it's not. This touching here. It's not going to happen like that in a current trade right now, okay? So just forget about that one, okay? So let's say price did not touch it, as you are seeing in this area here. Price did not touch, so you are going to be holding till you see the indicator touch the 85 zone, right? Which it did around this area right here, okay? This area is where it touches, okay? So this area is where you are to exit the market, right? So you can see the peep you would have made from this particular trade. So this is where the candle close above the trend line. You enter from this area and this is what you would have made, right? So you can see how interesting and sweet this strategy is, okay? It's a very powerful strategy and simple to understand. The only thing now is the price action aspect, okay, which is how to draw your trend line. Okay, so for those of you that already know that, okay, you can see this is a very powerful strategy. I don't want to make this video much more longer than it has already been, okay? So I will not give further example, okay? So it's up to you now to take the strategy, go out there, test it yourself, or you can demonstrate it for like 2 weeks before using it to trade your real account, okay? So that is all I have for you guys, right? That is all I have for you guys concerning or regarding this strategy, okay? So like I always used to say, don't take my word for it. Make sure you back test it yourself, okay? Put in the work yourself, right? This strategy works very perfectly on this jump 100 days, and I've not tested it out on any other pair yet, okay? So if you want to know if it's working on other pairs, that is on you, right? You go and put in the work, okay? Test it out on other pairs. If it works there, fine, then you use it there also, okay? But as for me, this is the one I've used it on, and this is the one it's working on, okay? So that is all for this strategy. I'm going to share with you guys the settings now, okay? So before we do that, like I said earlier from the beginning of this video, if you are someone that is just starting out and you need a video course to help you become a profitable trader, okay, I have that, right? Just go to the video description. You will see my WhatsApp contact there, okay? DM me and let's talk business, okay? I will give you the video course for a very little amount of money, and in no time you are going to be a profitable trader, okay? With that video course, you will not need any of these indicators or anything, okay? All you will need now is to use price action and you'll be making money, okay? Because the video is going to teach you analysis, technical analysis, okay? And at the end you get a very powerful strategy also, okay? So it's up to you now if you want to make money or you want to remain the way you are, okay? The key to your success is in your hand, right? All right, now for the settings, it's very simple. You click on the N icon or whatever it is, then you first of all add the fractal, okay, which is that small dot you are seeing on the chart, okay? Click on it. These are the settings, nothing much. After that, you click on done. Then the next one is the awesome oscillator right here. Very simple settings too. You can see this is all you need for it, right? This is all you need for it, nothing much, okay? After that, you click on done, and then the next one is the moving average, which is this one, right? Click on it. The period is 1, shift 0, method simple, apply to first indicators data, right? This the last one here is the one you have to choose, right? And then after that, you go back, and then under the style we have 3 pixel and the color is black, right? After that, you click on done. Then the last indicator here is the relative strength index, right? And these are the settings. The period is 1, apply to close. Under the style 1 pixel, the color should be the color of your background, and then the levels we have the 85 and the 15, right? This is the way it is. 25 and 15, right? And the pixel, you have 2 pixels. The color should be black. Okay, if you are using a white background, the color is black, and if you are using a black background, you should make the color any color apart from black. Okay, whatever suits you. Now after that, you are set to make money, guys. You are set to make money. Okay, so that is it for this strategy, guys. Please and please, if you have watched to this extent and you haven't yet subscribed, please go and do that. And don't forget to like the video, guys. Don't forget to like. Very important. Okay, it helps YouTube promote it to other viewers. Okay, and I want this strategy to reach as many people as possible because I want to help you guys make money. Okay, the money is here for us to make. It's enough for everybody. Okay, so let's help each other. That's it, guys. Silver out.